Alright, future tubers, welcome back. It took a while, some random encounters, but eventually, at some point, wandering around the Waterlands, we ran into some Kuwatoans. What are Kuwatoans? Don't ask, they're disgusting. They're rounding up peasants and forcing them aboard a ship. If you attack, these slaves might be slain. So what are we gonna do? Rather than let them escape, you disguise yourselves with heavy cloaks and go aboard with the slaves. You are led to a tiny cell and left with the human slave. You show him your hidden weapons and tell him you're here to help. I'll tell the others, he says. Rest here, then meet us down the hall to make plans. So we could rest up if we need to, which is very nice of them. Alright. Save it in here. Now that we are in the point of no return. We're in the belly of the beast. The cell blocks extend to either side. A group of human slaves are huddled in a room to the east. Alright, let's go check on the human slaves. Tiny slave cells. You approach the slaves. They greet you eagerly and tell you of their plan. You write it down. In the middle of a slave rebellion, you write down the plan. The Slaves of Kuwatoa. The slaves grimly welcome you into their group. You have been captured by an aquatic race known as the Kuwatoa. The Kuwatoa hate all land-faring creatures, which they use as slaves and sacrifices to their gods. We must escape and destroy the vessel. The Kuwatoa fear fire above all else. Good thing we got all these fireballs. The only flames to be found aboard the ship are in this temple, where they light holy torches to represent their trust in the gods. You are the strongest among us? Yes. Make your way to the temple and set fire to the boat with the torches. Or the fireballs? We've got lots of fireballs. We can just set fire to the whole boat right now. No? We got burning hands, fireball, delayed blast, fire... Surely we can make some... No? Okay. The Kuwatoa will panic and we can all escape. Whatever you do, don't get any fights before you get to the torches. We don't want them on guard. Don't get in any fights until we get to the temple. Don't start a fire anywhere but the temple. That'll cut off the guards from the bow of the... Kuwatoa guards enter the room. To the galley, slaves! Guard swivels his bulbous, his bulbous eyes towards you. Straight down the North Hall. Hurry up. Alright. We're gonna have to play along for a little while. Don't get into any fights, they said. It's a stealth mission. The galley is filled with working slaves, guarded by a Kuwatoa monitor. They're frogs and lizards and stuff. Buckets of slimy algae soup are being prepared and carried to the dining room. Mmm, algae soup. One of the slaves sidles over and whispers, "Meet me in the pantry. We can talk there." Large jars of yummy algae fill the pantry. The slave awaits you in here. Don't let them make you mad in the dining room. If they find out you have weapons, the game's up. Don't let them make you mad. This is the ship's dining room. Kuwatoa slurp green soup from long troughs in the center of each table. As you enter, Kuwatoa begin to hurl abuse at you. Dogs belong in the galley. Kill them. Okay, hold on. We'll kill them later. Kuwatoa shout, "Take a bath, ape man. You're spoiling my appetite." Have a taste of this, one offers, and he throws green soup over the entire party. The Kuwatoa laugh uproariously. We kill them. I mean, we restrain ourselves. The Kuwatoa are bored by your boring servility. They turn back to their meals and ignore you. It was difficult, but we now can go past. Sorry, Robert. The Kuwatoa in this hall ignore you, assuming that you're here to clean up, given that we're covered in algae. You enter the temple. A slave is fastened to the limbs of an oddly shaped altar. The chanting grows louder as the moment of sacrifice nears. See, if we got stuck in a fight in the galley, we wouldn't have made it here in time to kill all these disgusting frog creatures that are about to sacrifice some good, pure-blooded human to some dark sea god of starfish and stuff. Will you rescue the slave? Yes. I mean, this is the temple anyway, isn't it? Maybe we're supposed to let him die and then just light fire, but... enough of this nonsense. I hear they're scared of fire, you know. Oh, they're all clerics. Oh, be careful, they're all spellcasters. With a lot of HP. Well, they're not all clerics, but there's a lot of clerics down there. So clerics must be interrupted. There's all those clerics, and then a few fighters. They actually have quite a lot of HP, not a lot of armor class, though. So we should be able to smack them around. They do need to breathe, I think. Let's save some of the big spells for later. Honestly, these guys are not going to be super dangerous, I don't think. Why don't we, try to finish off one of these clerics. Hey, stop picking on Rob. Yeah, that's right. Don't worry, Rob's got a backup strat. It's called the Mace of Disruption. We disrupted them. That's a miss. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Uh-oh. Ooh, they're trying to poison us. That would be, essentially insta-death. But we killed... Oh boy, do I love enemy spellcasters so much. I thought I interrupted that guy. Apparently I did not. You know, we probably didn't memorize any neutralized poisons. Because it never happens. Should have known Kuwatoa were going to cause me problems. No! Alright, well, we win except for Tim. Tim having a bad day there. Several holy torches were knocked from the walls during the battle. The ship is now ablaze. You untie the sacrifice, he runs eastward to join the fight between the slaves and the panicked Kuwatoa. We take a minute to, we can't sleep on a burning boat. Did anyone... I don't think anyone bothered to learn neutralize poison, because I'm like, I'll never need that. Did I keep my scroll? Huzzah! Tim is no longer poisoned. And now we can use our other new spell, the heal spell. And just like that, he's fully healed. It's pretty expensive, but hey, we finally have the option to just immediately full heal people, basically. So that much is good. You hear water sloshing in the bilge. Nice. You confront a group of Kuwatoa fleeing the fire. They seem more interested in escape, but we kill them anyway. There are monitors. I wonder if monitors are mages. At this point... I see you're afraid of fire, huh? We'll go like this. Kill them all, boys. Kill them all. Well, let's find out if they have to breathe. Actually, this is going to be a bad spot. Move down one and then cast, I think. I want a Stinking Cloud. They don't have to breathe. The punks. How rude is that? Not even breathing. We got this cool spell here, though. Ice Storm. 19 damage. Pretty good. Alright, let's deal with these punks. Now, I'm not 100% sure if the monitors are mages. I guess, you know, we'll find out pretty soon. Or not. Yeah, they can't even smell it. Isn't that just the worst? Stupid non-breathing scum. Backstab them. Alright, there we go. We are probably going to kill every one of these groups if I run into them, because screw these punks. Human slaves are finishing off a small group of Kuwatoa guards. Burn them all, they cry, then rush off to help their comrades. Excellent. And there's got to be a captain and some priests around somewhere for us to have a boss fight. The deck of the ship is bathed in flames. You hear angry cries from the Kuwatoa trapped inside, unable to reach the water. Ah. Kuwatoa are blocking the way to the bow of the ship. They stare in fear at oily flames licking on the surface. Okay, well, hold on. We'll save that one for last, maybe. Yeah, we're not letting you go to your friends. I think the monitors are more like sort of elite soldiers, actually. Kuwatoa are just regular, and then monitors are... They've got better armor class, right? So, let's see. Is there any other spells we could try? We could try a death spell. It probably won't do nothing, but... You can only range... Hey, wait, that's got a longer... The game said it had like a range of like 1. You could just cast it on anything. Well, it worked. It also did not have an area of effect. I think the manual is lying to me, guys. Hold on. That was just a single target death spell. I mean, it looked like it was a single target. It might have had, like, a chance to kill the other ones around it. Look at this. Look at this. Death spell. Range 1. Area 0.5 square per level. We're at level 10, so it should be a few squares. Stupid book not telling me the truth. What else do we got? We could just blind one for fun, sure. Here. Sucks to be that guy. Any other fun spells? Could probably zap a bunch. Oops. Did not mean to do that. What have we got? We could probably disintegrate one for fun as well. While we're doing fun things. I am trying to show off all these cool spells a little bit. It's almost always better. Oh, we could do a Cone of Cold here, too. I wonder... They might be immune to cold, actually. Let me hover over them before I do this. Immune to fear, sees invisible, and immune to magic missiles, actually. Shielded. Interesting. Well, let's try a Cone of Cold. Not bad. Hit almost all of them. Death spell and disintegrate, just killing them one at a time. No, the blind one got murdered. Sadly, this song has some lyrics sneaking in. Okay. Well, let's just clean this up. Honestly, all the spells were kind of pointless. Ow! Tim took 3 hits. They get 3 attacks per turn? They actually get 4 attacks per turn. Wow. Okay, so the regular Kuwatoa get 1 attack at 1d4. So, by the way, these guys, don't worry about them. They're totally trash. They can do at most 5 damage per turn. Totally garbage. These guys, the monitors, they get 2 attacks at 1d8 and 2 attacks at 1d4 plus 1. So 4 total attacks. That definitely adds up. Okay. So kill those guys first. If you're going to use disintegrate, disintegrate the monitors. Alright. Oh, this is again back to here. Alright, hold on. We'll get to there eventually, I think. A group of Kuwatoa are rummaging through something you don't get to read, though, because you immediately get into battle. Wish I had some more cool abilities here. Sure. Oh, you know, they're right against a wall. Hold monsters would probably work as well. Oh, we could try some Cloud Kill. Want to see what Cloud Kill does? AKA probably Jack. Alright, so Lightning Bolt is always fun. Not very much damage on this Lightning Bolt. But pretty good. What did I cast? Flame Strike? Oh, yes. This is supposed to go to one of these monitors. Not much damage. So the problem with Cloud Kill is it has a range. It says a range of 1, but it's actually a range of 2 tiles, not diagonally. Just 2 tiles horizontally or 1 diagonally, or at most essentially 1, 2, and 1. That's as far as you can get it. 2 and 1, like a moving a knight on your chessboard. So this is a best target. Oh look, it did absolutely nothing. Now I guess we might have learned that they don't breathe from the cloud, from the smoke, the stinking cloud. But I don't know. I think Cloud Kill is just not very good anyway. But it looks nice and blue. I suggest you don't walk inside that cloud though if you're not a frog. Should try to get some backstabs again. They're fun. This should be a backstab. It was, but we missed. Classic. Alright, another victory. Search the room, of course. You can't locate whatever it was they were looking for. Don't you tell me I can't find what I want. Okay, we can't find it, I tried. How about in here? We find nothing. How about in here? This is the captain's chamber. The large window has been smashed, probably as an escape hatch, and the flames are growing stronger. The heat is oppressive, but we search for treasure. You find nothing. This tiny closet is filled with smoke. Flames dance inches from your body. We search. Everyone takes a bunch of damage. As you jerk away, your foot kicks aside some clutter, revealing what the Kuwatoa had been searching for. Hooray! Bit of gems. And what mace? Uh-huh. Is that it? I think we might actually be done. This is not a very large dungeon, all in all. I'm just going to double check if there's anything we missed here. The captain's quarters. We went to the point 15. Yeah. It's pretty much a straight run here, honestly. There's not much else you can do once you get out. Oh, wait. No, there was something we missed. Point 5, way on the bottom left, we missed something. We missed something really nice. I hope I can still get it, actually. For shame, I didn't explore well enough on the way through. Oh, I see. There's a sneaky little thing we could have done. So, we're going to try... We might have messed it up again. Because it's, you know, I think you have to do this before the fire. Yeah, we can't actually go back. You know, I haven't saved in a while, right? Sorry, I know we just made a lot of progress there, and then I just threw it. But we actually missed out on kind of something important. And it's kind of one chance, and then you miss it. So I already missed out on my Cloak of Displacement properly. Let's see if we can find this last thing. And then, you know, we'll just zip through the rest. No need to kill every single Kuwatoa. I know it's fun, but... Yeah, I saved at the beginning here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So, we go out of here. All of these doors are just slave cells. You know, we get the journal entry to not raise a ruckus and get told to go to the galley. We should go to the galley, but first we should go in here. Kuwatoa are seated around a table. Their eyes swivel towards you without concern. Get back to the galley! You're not allowed in here. Yeah, I think I am. Have it your way, then. Now, they told us not to fight any, but they lied to us. Also, the music's disappeared, so hold on. A little bit more music before we wrap up our episode. Hey, look, it's Flex Style. Optimus Prime by Flex Style. So, I'm going to try to speed through these. We've already done a fair number of Kuwatoa battles, to be honest. Well, I was going to do like a cone of cold or something, but we don't have any, so we'll just throw a fireball over there. They don't like getting burned. And this will speed up the battles. I'll try to use like one fireball per battle just to like take out half their HP or something. Also, you should probably go with shields and stuff. Probably did not set up a backstab the way I planned. No. There we go. No, that should have been a backstab. Yeah, we're save scumming. Tim's favorite. This is a backstab. Heck yeah. Alright, 3,000 experience. So, even though they told us not to get into combat before we light the fires, you carefully drag the bodies out of sight, erasing all signs of battle, including the fireball. No alarm has been raised. And just for fun, let's say we bless up and prayer up, because there's probably another battle behind this door. And I very rarely pre-buff. Oh, no. This door? Our bless is almost worn out. Try again. It's so hard to pre-buff before battles. Another group of Kuwatoa jump on you before you can finish your sentence. There are no clerics here. So we're just going to smack them around a bit. Ah, how many fireballs? We got, well, not that many to be honest. But we got lightning bolts. Only a 22 damage lightning. That's not that good. So many frogs. Good kill. This should be a backstab. No, it can't be. Can't quite get to the backstab spot. Darn it. Alright, battle over. Victory. With the guards out of the way, you search the room to see what they were so fervently defending. Before long, you uncover their booty. So this is why we came back. Some jewelry and some magical stuff. I mean, you don't know it's magical till you cast Detect, but you know it's magical. You know. So we got some magic chainmail and a longbow. And we'll definitely get those ID'd after we're done in here. And you erase all signs of battle. So that's it. Now we're just going to try to speed through the escape plot. Because I think that's all that there was that we missed. Although I'll check these last couple rooms. Even though they told us don't start a fight, you really should start a fight. Alright. Don't let them engage. Now, I don't know what happens if in the galley you get into a fight. You probably lose some bonus experience for not doing it properly and rescuing as many slaves as you can. So I'll just ignore them again. Even though you could probably just easily fireball them right here. But I would expect the way these games tend to work, you're going to get the most bonus experience for saving all of the slaves. And we're going to need to follow some orders to do that. And it requires us to save the slave. So this is like maybe the hardest fight, because there's clerics. Everything else was like cleric free. So should definitely use some fireballs or here or something. We could try hold monsters on this fight. So cleric. Wow, what a great spell. I'm sure glad I memorized that. Fine. We're getting singing again in the background. How dare you. I want to go back to flex style. Alright, well if hold monster does not work, L fireball will always get the job done. And when there's room for one fireball, there's room for two. Oh, there's a good fireball. 49 damage. Whew. Get wrecked, fish scum, frog scum, whatever. Yeah. 64 damage backstab. Alright. Priest done. Fire on. Now we start working our way out. We will go pick up the what do we call it? The treasure in the captain's quarters. I want to save like one fireball for the deck. But we got quite a few. I don't know about that, Robert. I don't want to get into the frog reproduction rights. All I want to do is burn them all. We could play a game of Frogger if we had a bunch of cars and buses. I don't know, we're slaughtering these guys, as is tradition. Now, if you came to this fight a lot earlier, it might be a difficult fight, but we're like super high level at this point. For this kind of... This was an encounter you could get right at the beginning of the game with bad luck. Alright, we take some damage, but we find the chest again. Take the money and run. And also take that mace. So that gets us some armor, a bow, and a mace, I think. Pretty much everything you got. We're gonna let them go, because we're just gonna go kill them all outside anyway. Right here. Kuwatoa are blocking the way to the bow of the ship. They stare in fear as oily flames licking at the surface of the water. Kill them all. They join combat eagerly. We got clerics. Lots of clerics. Okay. So, when we got clerics, we got fireballs. Cone of Cold would be nice, but we can't move to a good position. Alright, we're gonna go... I want to hit everything on the low group first, the lower half of the battle. And then another fireball will nail everything on the upper side. Although, we could just do a backstab on this guy. Boy, that'd be nice. There you go. And then we go for fireballs. It's too bad that they're immune to breath attack weapons. Don't you try to... Oh no, that cleric actually is going to be hard to hit. If I do a fireball here, we're going to nail Jarrell. Whatever, it's going to be better than the cleric spell. Yeah, it's only 11 damage. You're fine, you're fine. Better than getting killed instantly by poison. I don't know. Just throw some ice in there, I guess. Some nice ice. Trying to remember how Ice Storm targets. I think it's gonna hit, yeah, Thornum. And Aaron, okay. Oops. Ice Storm, I never remember exactly how the targeting works, so... A little bit of friendly fire today. It's all for the greater good, though. You guys can forgive me. In our duty to slay frogmen, the party got a little burned. Alright. Little bit damaged, but we are victorious. The way is now clear to reach the safety of the ship's bow. Many slaves rush up to you as you reach the bow. Jump and swim to shore, the leader suggests. The Kuwatoa are too panicked to attack. We'll jump in right behind you. We're all in your debt. We won't forget your bravery. And you get some bonus experience. As the ship burns to the waterline, you see slaves jumping off the stern of the ship. You help them to the shore and they thank you profusely. You gain even more bonus experience. And that is all the experience there is to gain. So that quest is now complete. Before we wrap up, we'll level up and ID our new items. So, training time. Always nice to get some level ups. And Aaron is very close to level 13 right now. which is unfortunate that we're not going to hit that before we go into the final dungeon. So we're going to have to leave the final dungeon and go level up a couple times, I think, as we go through it, because boy, do I want those extra attacks before we start fighting endgame bosses and more dragons. Let's switch this over so you can see. This is a really important level up. I must share it with you. Yeah, Thornum gets 2 hit points. And Drow does get some stuff. Thief level 13, 1 hit point, some saving throws, and some thief skills, if that matters. But that's all. Okay, nothing super amazing for experience. Come again. Most places let you rest for 5 minutes to recover your spell points. Or recover your HP. There's the store. So pool. And then Thornum's got... oh yeah, quite a couple new things. ID the mace. It's a mace plus 4. Another really good mace, if you didn't have Maces of Disruption. Banded mail plus 3. That is actually an upgrade for Thornum, so that's cool. What else did we get today? Another mace. We got 2 maces plus 4. I don't even feel that bad about taking those Maces of Disruption now, because we're just getting all the plus 4 weapons. Maybe I'll ditch 1 or so of the Mace of Disruptions, because we should only have 1 officially. And now that we're getting these really good alternative maces, you know, it's fine. We have a longbow plus 3, some arrows plus 3, chainmail plus 4. That might be good enough. It's going to be a tough sell with high quality plate mail. We also have a longsword. Did we actually run out of money? We did. Okay, Thornum. Praise a couple gems. And then we can finish IDing. I guess we only had 1 thing left. So yeah, longsword plus 3 will be an upgrade here. And then longbow will be an upgrade for somebody. Chainmail might be an upgrade. Mace is an upgrade for Pixel. Thornum does have a Mace of Disruption, but, you know, maybe he shouldn't. So we could switch over to that. Yeah, like, everyone's got a Mace plus 4, just legitimately. Pretty nice. Okay, we'll take the money back. At least we'll make sure... we'll just make sure Aaron doesn't accidentally donate all of his gold away or gems away. But yeah, that is it. That didn't take too long. Okay, so that should be, I think, the last of the what am I trying to say? The last of the side quests. So we've got new armor. That's an extra +1 AC or -1 AC for Thor. We've got a longbow +3. So we've got a short bow here. And this chainmail. Well, let's just have a look. -6 AC versus -6. So it is the same sort of quality of plate +2. Okay. So is there anyone with plate +1? I don't think anyone's stuck. Drell can't backstab in it. The reason we're using this plate mail is to get the bonus from the protection +3. So chainmail plus whatever number that was. Chain +4 is really good, but I don't think it's actually going to be as good as the ring of protection plus normal plate mail. It would give us more movement, like 12 move instead of 6. So -6 AC versus -5. Oh, that's pretty close. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is 12 movement worth losing 1 armor class? I have to think about it. I don't know. And then other than that, I guess I could move that bow somewhere. We have a composite bow +1. Just a normal bow here. So let's just drop that. And then have the better bow moved up. So now we've got, you know, a magic bow +3, a bow +1. I don't use them hardly ever. A bow +2, short bow +3, and then we've got hoopak +3 and staff. So everyone's got like a plus something magical ranged weapon as well now. And the only armor we're not using at all would be the chainmail, maybe, and then the longsword's an upgrade. Cool. Well, that's a nice little adventure. Got a couple more maces. So Pixel gets an upgraded mace. This mace 4 could replace a Mace of Disruption, unless someone else wants it. Probably not. I might just give it to Rob and ditch this one, so that we don't have so many Maces of Disruption. I feel like that's probably fair. We don't even use this one really, so it's not really costing me very much. And I'll just throw this on the ground. That way I'm not liable to use it. So we got some legitimate maces to replace our less legitimate disruption maces. And yeah, I think we'll call that an episode. Later. So future tubers, we're going to call this an episode. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. And I'll see you next time for probably the beginning of the final dungeon. So look forward to that next episode. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.